My hat! Alright, so I've opened up bag 4. So bag 4 has the rear arms, the inserts, and these little pills. I left the pills there, but I did clean up one of the arms and these here. Now I want to show you. So you can just grab your snips and you can just snip on one side. So if you snip one side, I'm trying to go slow so it doesn't make a loud popping sound. Well, there's a loud popping sound. But once you snip one, you can just turn this and then it'll break off. And then after that, you can just grab your file again and you can just smooth them out. Now, to be honest, this extra material isn't going to hit anything. This is aesthetics. That's really it, because other than that, it's not going to affect the function. And the amount of weight is insignificant. But I mean, I guess you could make the argument that, you know, a little bit here, a little bit there, but that's maybe if you're a great driver, it'll make a difference. For me, not really. Right, I'm just an average Joe. My name's not Joe. But here we go. So for page 4, not page 4, this is bag 4. Bag 4, we have the 2 arms. So one of the things that we need to make note of is these arms, there's actually an angle to them. So that angle will go down. And one of the things too is if you look at the arms, there's going to be a letter on here. And this is R, so this is the right one. This will go here. We'll place this way. And this one will have an L, and that one will go here. And if you look at the arms, those little nubs there, those are going to go forward. So that's another way that you can tell, right? Once these are here, you have to select which one of these you will insert. And there is a difference between the two. And this here, this is where your shocks will go. So you have an A, B, C, D, so A, B, C, D. These here will do your A and your D. It just depends on which way you mount them. Then you have these over here, and these will do the center 2 holes. Again, it depends on how you mount them. So you can flip these. It's the same thing. So I'm going to use the D's. These ones here. No, I'm kidding. I shall be using these. And when you mount these, make sure you mount them the same. So this here will go here, and as you push through, see, that's where I want it. I want it in the D position. So as you mount this one, make sure that you're mounting it the correct way and not the other way to match the other one. Oops. This goes this way. All right. And they can only go in one direction. Oops. Right. Unless I made a mistake. Probably made a mistake. Here, let me check. Certainly made a mistake. All right. So these. Wait. Yes. So they can go in from both sides. So just make sure that they go front to rear. Front to rear. Based on what we have here. Right, see the little nubs? So front to rear. Now, if we go to step 2, now we need to grab one of these here, and it appears it will be the one without the little nubs. If you look at both of these, there is a difference between the two. This one will be the rear, which will go here. No, this should be the front. Should it? All right, let me double check that. So the picture doesn't have these 2 little nubs down here, but it is squared off, and this one's rounded, and this one is squared off here, and the other one is rounded. So this is going to be your C block. Well, we call it a C plate here. So it'll be your C plate. And the flat side, well, the flatter side, this side here, this is going to go toward the rear. This rounded part is going to go toward the front. And if you set this in, those two little nubs will just kind of fall in place. And then we will need hardware, so we will need 6mm screws. I did not see hardware in this bag. Oh, here, are these it? These look small. They should be 6mm. These are it. All right, here is the hardware. Good. And now I just need a little bit of thread lock. And we'll go ahead and place that there. I'm going to grab the other one. So again, do not get too scared if you have parts left over, because I have quite a bit of hardware left over. That's been my experience with Associated. And then you start using the hardware later on, or stuff is in the wrong bag, as you saw. But just take it step by step. Everything will be fine, hopefully. All right, now you have to select the pills. Which ones do you want? I am simply going to go with center on this one. That's what it calls, and that's what I'm going to play with. And then after that, if I need to go with something else, I will. But the reason why I'm going center is I don't think I really need that much toe in the front, because if I'm going to be on carpet, I should have plenty of traction. If I were on something loose with low traction, then I would consider something else. But for now, I'll try it out this way, and then we will see. Right. You always want to make adjustments at the track, wherever it is that you're running the vehicle. All right, so the pills are in there, center. Well, can't really tell, but center. That's how I'm going to set it up initially. And I'm going to go ahead, slide this in. And I'm going to go ahead and slide this one in. Again, you may have to ream the arm if it doesn't fall freely. That definitely falls freely, I'll tell you that. But that is it. So that will go in here, and then you grab the rear. Now the rear, my inclination would be to place it here so that the chassis hits right on that lip. And that is not it, unless I did something wrong. Let me see. Let's see if I can tell on the picture. Oh, alright, so based on the picture, it should go this way. Alright, perfect. But I don't see the lip, so it's telling me to go this way. Strange. Why? Well, that's the way it is. So if you look at this part, you see those sharp angles down here? Right, well, those sharp angles are down here. So that means that this smooth side is up, this machine side is down. And then the numbers or the marks go toward the outside. So you stick the pills forward back. So it will go in here. Oh, I know why. That's where the rear bumper goes. It's going to go in there, more than likely. But we'll worry about that. The rear bumper, if I recall from the 6.1, sticks in there, and then it's going to screw in. So you're going to have that. Just be careful not to knock this out, and then drop the pins, everything else. To be honest, this is probably too much toe, so I'm going to be replacing some of the pills later on. But for now, that's all you would do for bag 4. Thank you so much.